Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been...
He's gone for goal! That has not gone well. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win.
Could be danger here! Turan, and it's lofted through here. He's in here! Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
And he'll shoot here! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davis gets over and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Well, there's the hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have scored two quick goals here. Kimmich threads one in. Now it's Kimmich. Here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Acrobatic effort! A real chance and a real let-off. Now it's Del Piero. Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koundé. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kimmich. Played out to the left flank. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Drogba. Totti. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Kimmich. It's Saka. Koundé. Saka. And Koundé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Belts one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Totti. Del Piero. Has a go! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Over to the left. Vieira is the guilty party there. Davids. And it's Davis. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland! And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's become a case of men against boys. Saka. Davids. Davis. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davis. And Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham. Totti. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero. Davis.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Del Piero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Todd climbs up big! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He gets big! Oh, terrific save.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Haaland! Haaland! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Haaland. Haaland running with the ball. Del Piero. Gullit. Goes in for the header! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, here's a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Big header! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Koundé shifted upfield. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this.
You can never be short of runners into space.
It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bale coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fires from distance. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bale. It's just beyond his reach. Some resolute defending there. And it's Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. And here's Neymar.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Del Piero. Can he get onto this? Neymar. It's Davis. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Marquinhos.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Beckham. Played in deep. Terrific header! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Decent hit! In he goes again!
Coming on the field. Number
Rudiger
23.
could move up a gear here.
Number 18. Rodri.
Well read, nice
4
interception.
added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Rodri. Might be danger here. And he was alert to it. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Del Piero, happy to
And
bask in
another
the
fantastic
accolades
win
from
for the
all
boys
around
today.
the
Thank you
stage
very much
most
for your
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Havertz! Haaland. So what can they make of this? He is through here! Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva delivers. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rice. Havertz. Arsenal finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Kovacic takes control of it and he's on the move. Quarter of an hour played. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Kovacic. Haaland. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rodri. Oh, no joy this time. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And the pass is intercepted. Partey. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rice. Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Martinelli. Partey. Now Zinchenko. Martinelli. Dinks one through. Floated through. Reinders. In with a header! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run. No, again there's no way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Half an hour played now. And claimed it back swiftly. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rice. Martinelli. Zinchenko. That's Partey. Looking tidy in possession here.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. Haaland gets flagged offside. Ødegaard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's been picked out. Header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bernardo Silva.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the keeper's in command. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Saka. Ødegaard. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Saka. He's looking to set free a runner. Ødegaard. Reinders. Played for Stones. Reinders. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. Saka. Tomiyasu. Now Zinchenko. Saka. Tomiyasu. Rice. Zinchenko. So 2-0 the scoreline. He'll try from distance. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rice. It's Saka. Partey. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Partey. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. Martinelli. Rodri. Kovacic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rice.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kovacic. Now it's Kovacic. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Kovacic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the runner. And a header! Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's managed to get free. Martinelli. Oh, he's played it. Big chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ødegaard! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Partey.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager.
There's the hit! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Gundogan.
Time
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Sterling. Tomiyasu. Now Sterling. That's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Haaland. Haaland! Decent enough try. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well-timed, excellent interception. Saka. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Reinders. Can he put it away? It's there!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This is promising. Tomiyasu. Now it's Saka, and he was quick to react. Haaland. Grealish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Ødegaard can get it clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No way through. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Grealish tries a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Havertz. to Martinelli. Partey, out to the left it goes. And here's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zinchenko.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's going in strongly.
He gets big. They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ødegaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. Ødegaard. Now it's Partey. Martinelli. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that has put paid to that. Haaland. Gabriel. For Rice. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Havertz. He's had a hit! Chance here to counter. Grealish. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played in by Foden.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's a good spell of possession. Shapes to shoot! It's Kovacic! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Rice. Partey. Zinchenko. Now Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Foden. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ruben Dias.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Substitution in progress.
Saka. Rice. Tomiyasu. Reinders. And here's Haaland. Gundogan. That's cause for mild irritation. And that interception was most necessary. Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now Zinchenko. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Stones.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Could move up a gear here. Tomiyasu. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gundogan. Goalkeeper's ball. Tomiyasu. Ødegaard. Partey. Martinelli. Zinchenko. Oh, what has happened here? He's got full. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Saka. Rice. Martinelli charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. Gundogan. Tomiyasu. And he's picked it up out wide. That'll be a throw. Gundogan. Quality ball. Doku. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Doku.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pinches it off him. Saka. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ødegaard. Back in possession and ready to go again. That's at the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. Martinelli could try cutting inside here. It's a loose touch. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gets his head to it. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, one of the more elite midfielders to emerge out of the English game, Peter, is Jack Grealish. As someone said, he has that likeable arrogance about him. He knows he's a good player, and he keeps on delivering, making sure he has the ball as much as possible, and he is absolutely a key element here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no, good effort from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Zinchenko. Zinchenko is charging up on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Ake. No goals as yet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there should be no way out.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Back into the middle. Zinchenko. Out to the right.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Zinchenko clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Saka for Rice. Martinelli. That's Partey. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Grealish. Ake. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zinchenko. Partey. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's been given away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. Rice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Zinchenko. Interesting ball. Oh, the shot could be on here. Well timed, excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Reinders. Stones. Gabriel. Martinelli. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He could be in here. He's found a way through. Hit into the middle. And that's gone loose. He's got a sight of goal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Havertz. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. And it's Grealish. Bernardo Silva looking to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Ødegaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back in. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Foden. Real chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Foden demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's been intercepted.
The attendance for this match was
Martinelli.
61,052.
Zinchenko. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Martinelli. Climbs up big! He's got a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Saka. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Saka. Oh, nice touch. And he's there to clear it. Rice. He's having a go!
Substitutions taking place.
Kanji with the clearance.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Rice. Ødegaard. Driving on and making good progress. Partey. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's well spotted.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Ødegaard. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Number 41.
Has a go! Sticks it away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going...
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. He's scored! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he's there to belt it away. 4 added minutes on the board. Jorginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
The action has already started. Now it's Havertz. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Foden, up for a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tomiyasu. Now it's Saka. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That was lovely, that.
Can he latch on to this? Akanji clears. And that's definitely not his best. So we're still where we started right now. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. Just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he spark a counter here? Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Grealish. Haaland delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Not got that quite right. He's through here. And he's straight offside. Saka. That's a little off target. Grealish. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Grealish really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Saka. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Back into the middle. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Saka. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka, Martinelli. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Grealish. Ødegaard gets across to intercept that. Saka.
There will
Passing
be one
nice and
at a
neat.
time.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Tries to get it clear. Hoisted in. Havertz! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Big chance! De Bruyne gets rid without sophistication. Stones. And it's Stones. Here's Rodri. Stones. Now Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard. Havertz. And that's another good win of the ball. Tomiyasu gets over and intercepts. Raya. Saka. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now Zinchenko. Played through for the wide man. Stones. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Saka! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tomiyasu.
The attendance for this
Well,
match
Peter,
was
just see here how a lot of the attacking
60,179.
players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zinchenko! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Goes to finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Partey cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. Partey. Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Here's Rodri. Reinders. Ødegaard. Now who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Trossard. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Rice. And he's taking no chances there.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have.
Kitchen face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! Trossard. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Trossard. And Tierney.
Footballing width usually identifies...
He's got full! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
No, that's been intercepted. Sterling. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
But we'll be back stronger.
The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Okay, interesting. De Bruyne. The less said about that pass, the better. Martinelli looks to get on the end of this, and they can counter here. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Havertz. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Stones. In with the challenge. He'll try. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Still goalless at the moment. Martinelli. Zinchenko. Big header! And the keeper's there to save. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Zinchenko picks it up out wide. Foden. De Bruyne. And it's Grealish. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, great ball! Back they go.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Reinders. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Incoming cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Zinchenko.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he was quick to react. Martinelli. Zinchenko. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Reinders. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Gets his pass away. Played into space out wide. Zinchenko. For Martinelli. Now it's Partey. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodri. Haaland. Over to the left. Rice. And here's Foden. Haaland. Rice. Here's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get away here? Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne. Foden. Gabriel. Rodri. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foden.
Foden, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zinchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60,810.
Reinders. And the finish! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Grealish really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header! And he's heaved it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ødegaard. Martinelli. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice. Foden. No, that's been intercepted. Zinchenko. Partey. Now it's Havertz. Ødegaard. Ødegaard ploughing through the... Real chance! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Partey.
He's intervened well there.
Erdegaard.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 7,
Doku.
Number 41.
Nice interception, well timed.
Coming on the field.
And here's the chance to counter.
Mikel Merino.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Number 30, Sterling.
And it's Kovacic.
20, Jorginho.
Can he get onto this? Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And he's cut it out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Merino, who played through for the wide man. He's got away. Sterling plays it in.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That has been slung wide. Doku providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Havertz, Jorginho, Merino. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Trossard. The final seconds now. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. Played back in. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort.